Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing here? 7:30 a.m. in Chicago, 4/9, April 9th. All right. Futures are a little bit quiet, very quiet. All right. We're just off by a little bit here. Not too much going on. We closed at 60609 on the Qs and trading right here. Pretty quiet. The serpent lays quiet in Naples. All right, so there's your day yesterday with the gapper upper. Um, and we got 604.62 slightly inside here. All right, so it looks like futures are all going to be inside day. Not too much to see happening here. All right, so SPY, same situation here with the gap up day. Here we are at 673.82. All right, so handily inside day as well. And diamonds are the same way here. All right, diamonds had the better day yesterday. Of it was green at least. So back up to the highs on yesterday was 480.19. We're at 477 and change. All right, so pretty quiet, pretty quiet. Um, all is still. Crude is higher though. Okay, so we got the CLs up higher this morning now. Crude is back up to try to get the CLs back up to $100. Was up to 119. All right, but it's starting to pull back a little bit on your crude. But having a decent morning today, up $4.84 on the overnights. We'll see what the day wants to bring. Now that brings it up almost 5% this morning. All right, so the BZs are up about 3.5% to the upside on the BZs as well. All right, so still in war mode and monger mode or whatever else that is that we're in. We'll see what anything starts to transpire. I just put out some stuff on Twitter there. I hope you can check it out. I'm sticking with my guns on the healthcare. It has made a 2 day move to the upside here. I think we can get more out of here right now. All right, but right now we're a little bit quiet here. We're going to be opening inside day. All right, so with the futures being all stuck inside day, you know where you're going to be. We're looking at the Nasdaq here. We're down 45 bucks. All right, we're down $45 on the Nasdaq. If we were to open right now on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we would open up about maybe about 160 points to the downside. SPY is a little bit lower. I'm sticking with my numbers from yesterday, 67.30 to the downside, 67.30, and then to the upside would be 68.50. All right, so we're in the tight range here. I just don't know how we get out. Um, it's a little choppy right now, guys. I would wait and see how things are going to kind of shake out here a little bit still. All right, so but I think if there's anything, I think I like XLV. I think the healthcare continues just because they've been beat down so much. I think that they have a probably better shot at making moves to the upside. All right, tech is still going to have to be the one that's going to have to get us out of these doldrums. And here's your XLK right now. Had the gapper up yesterday, got all the way to 143.61. Now we are 141 and change, and we are stuck inside. All right, so it's an inside day for a big time in a big way. All right, and we'll see if it busts out either way. We'll be watching to see which way they start to go. SMH, and they might not even go. They might not go anywhere. SMH had the gapper up yesterday at 425.04, trading at 420. All right, so we're inside there. SMH is stuck inside day, but I still think that I say the tech's got to be the one that's got to pick us up out of here. Tesla's lower again here, man, down to 342. Getting another chance at a breakdown here, coming back down. And she ran up to that 360 the other day there, right? She got up back all the way up to 363 yesterday and puked it all out. All right, so it had that day up, looked like it was getting better, and no, right back down inside. All right, so more consolidation in tech, I think for sure, guys. I definitely think you're going to see less AI companies, just because I mean when you see Avgo and when you see Broadcom and Google team up together, they're trying to build a powerhouse. All right, so Nvidia is going to have to get with somebody. Advanced Micro Devices has got a stock you got to watch out for. Oracle's got its issues. I mean, all the cloud stocks are still in. Look at Salesforce, man, just continuation to the downside. Back down now to 175. These are a lot of our cloud stocks. Adobe, ADBE. There you go with the downer day again. All right, to the downside. I just don't know what it's going to take to fix AI. They're going to have to bring them in lower, I would imagine, or you're going to see more consolidation. And I'm sticking to my guns on this consolidation because I think we really are going to consolidate a lot of things in the next few years. All right, I definitely think, so look at the company, when you look at the stores and stuff like that in retail. Walmart is definitely going to be around for a while. Target is a little bit vulnerable, if things start to transpire that way. And it takes away our ability to find better prices. All right, Amazon is just dead in the water, man. So it's having a moment right now, coming back up to 221. Had the gapper up yesterday, but just stayed red all day. So now the high was 226. Amazon must have some news out this morning because it is popping up here a little bit this morning. All right, I just don't. It's still stuck inside this quarter. You can see that right there. Your 2-1 on the quarter. There's your month on your 2-1-2 month. Now it is take up month up, but it also has started to peel back in. All right. So, and there's your week coming in. So there must be a little bit of news out here about Amazon this morning. I did not catch that one, but I think that Amazon is still got some troubles. Meta, here's another one, goes stuck in the middle on the day. A lot of indecision here. You're 2-1 on the month. I'd say, right now, I really, on my bigger time frames, I'm watching a quarter and month right now because I just don't want to get myself in any trouble. Looking for things on a short-term trend. That's you can get some, you can pick some things up out of there, and we do find those things during the day. But risky, a little bit more riskier. All right, so Meta, there you go. Meta's got its issues too. Apple, here's another one. Who does Apple team up with? Who's that guy? We'll look and see there. We watch. So Apple trying to come back up here a little bit. Just can't get going here. So it's 2 up yesterday. Got up to 259.80. It did trade higher on the overnight. No, it was still inside day, so no matter where we go right now, we're going to be stuck inside on Apple as well. So it is looking to be like a very much inside day. And we got some numbers coming out today and tomorrow. But I would wait and see for our CPI numbers and our PPI. We're going to have to wait for next month because the readings we're going to get are too close to with all this, you know, Iran stuff. So I really going to have to push that out a month here and say coming into May, I see what our May numbers start to look like, and then we'll get the unemployment numbers too. So I think we're going to be kind of in this weird spot right now, and we're coming into tax time. I don't think that has anything to do with the markets whatsoever. I don't think it's tied in by anything. Now, can we get out of the doldrums by the middle of April and start to turn things around? We might be able to. I look for these sharp rallies that come back down. All right, so you get some gratification on the way up, and then you can make some money. And then if they they start to tumble back down, you might get another shot at them. But as far as for holding stocks right now and in holding positions, I just be very careful right now. Okay, so diamonds, a little bit better right now. So we're really across the board inside day. But if there is anything out there, I'm sticking with XLP. I'm sticking with XLV. You see, I keep looking over there because they're all over there in the corner. XLK is better, and SMH in retail. All right, I think I like that. I still like those groups. So you might get some moves out of them, but there's going to be some volatility in here. All right, Q's just went up now on the SPY. I'm sorry, Q's went up on the SPY. Q just went up on the 15-minute. Look at it, just did this. All right, more indecision, not telling us anything about what's going on. All right, so being close. Check out this Anna. I haven't traded it, but I've been watching it closely. This thing's a nice little mover. It is now inside month and stuck here right now, and it's 2-2 down. All right, so looking for more to the downside right now on Anna, and Anna had a gapper down yesterday, and she was stuck in the middle there. So I would look for this thing to be breaking more to the downside, which you got when you got the shooter down on the month, and you got the shooter down on the quarter. I can't get that to go over to show you that. All right. But there's your week, 2-2 down. All right, so Anna, a little bit of a mover around her. Sats and our satellites, Satsy trying to get it going on here, but stuck down in here. Got that after it got that move to the upside. It had this was the big move that Satsy made. She laid quiet for a day, and then she really tried to get it going, and she really couldn't. Right, so when this 3 went up here, that became a little bit of an equilibrium in here at this 116. And now we're trading just a little bit higher than that, right? We're around this 122 area right now. And then you get the vol came right back in again. All right, so Sats sit tight, maybe 116, maybe a little better than that. Okay, that BKSY had just a massive move the other day out of nowhere. This guy 2 days ago, this thing just blasted to the upside. This thing was up like 10% in a day. Then there's going to be some profit taken on this probably still. All right, and as we see right now, got up to 37.95 on the overnight. That was yesterday, so forget about that. Here's where we are today now, coming back in. All right, so still some profit taken on that guy. ASTS, they're dead, man. They're dead. All right, they're kind of dead a little bit here. So I wouldn't go chasing anything. Do not go chasing waterfalls. Stay in the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, and we'll see what happens. Probably be better off to try and get some options that are a little bit farther out, and give yourself some time and see if things can move around. All right, so very, very quiet, man. Very, very quiet. The serpent lays quiet in Naples. I'm telling you, it's really, really dead. We are inside everywhere. All right, so I beg of you to just sit tight. Tesla, if she breaks below 340 and then goes back down into that, and it made that move to the downside, I'm kind of being a stickler about Tesla because I think there's a place to get in somewhere. It has moved down so good. I mean, from 498 coming back from last year on the last quarter of the year. Right there, you see it. That was the move to the downside. That one, see that one there, and then the two came back up, and it made the big move. And now here it is now 2-2 back down on the quarter. This thing is sitting on the low of the quarter right now. All right, so looking at magnitudes, I don't think we're getting to 290, 182. But you know what? More and more that I start to look at things, yeah, I don't know. All right, we'll see. We'll watch the weeks now, but the weeks are telling us that we're going lower here right now, okay? And big puker day yesterday after tried to recover here and then puked it all out. I'm trying to find a price that's good. I'm like in the 330s, 330 range, but when it gets there, then it's like, oh, well, now I could probably give us some more. So I sit tight with Tesla. I think there will be a time. Let's see if it can break that low from a couple days ago. All right, that's what I'd really like to see. That 337.24 that broke it. That I'd like to see it come down and break that low, and then see if it see how the atmosphere is down there. Check the weather then when you get there. All right. So I'm really beside myself to talk about things. We're looking at crude is higher. All right, crude is up 5%. The BZs are up 4%. So same old story. In the macro world, it's whistles and da 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 da. It's like a circus, man. All right, so bring out the clowns and see how many people you can put in a car. All right, so that's kind of what's going on with that world. So try to turn down the rhetoric and listen and turn down the noise, and I think that tech will be the ones that will pick us up. Look at Marvel this morning. I hope you guys are still in Marvel. I mean, Marvel has been just a wonderful trade. I don't know if you guys are in there. Shoot me a message. Tell me something. Tell me something I don't know. I don't get a lot of messages from you guys, so I don't hear anything. I hear crickets. That's what I hear. I hear crickets. But once in a while, I do get some messages coming through. All right, Marvel again, 120. I was calling for that yesterday. I said I think Marvel's going to hit 120. Marvel hits 122, 120.22. All right, Cisco. I think she's a little tired. She made a big move here, and look at this. I think she's tired. All right, Cisco's really moved here. Nice. Okay, made some money on the upside. Didn't make as much as I should have. Okay, because of the gaps. You see the gap in there. You get these gaps, causes trouble. All right, might force you out of your position. All right, so that's it. I mean, that's it. That's all I got. Check out my stuff on Twitter. I got talking about crude and talking about Chevron and Exxon. They're a little bit higher this morning now with the crude coming back up. So there's your Chevron on the move back to the upside. More bombs going off for sure. No peace in sight. All right, they make a deal and they break a deal, and just you guys, you got your opinions. Everybody's got their opinions. All right, so I'm gonna let it be here. All right, I probably will get back to you during the day. I hope there's something happening and I'll get some little bit of action. All right, so that's all I gotta say. But I gotta say this: be good.